Alright, the Waluigi Spitballs are taking on the Luigi Knights out of course, Luigi's Mansion. Alright, let the game begin. Alright, so if you don't remember, this is the second game of this division. I don't remember what I've been calling this. Purple Toad's up the bat. And honestly, I forgot, but I'm pretty sure Mario won the first game. And so now, both teams are trying to get that first win. Oh, bad chemistry there. Didn't affect anything. Alright, Captain Waluigi up. But yeah, both teams won that critical first win. As we... because, you know, you're playing until you get to 3 wins. So, is Luigi going to catch that? No. What is Purple Toad doing? Purple Toad's going to be out at second base, surely. Purple Toad got deked or something. So being 1 win ahead of a team that lost to the other team is certainly a very good indicator. And there's no chemistry, so that's going to be a lazy can of corn. Should only be 1 out, but Purple Toad says otherwise. And here's Blue Dry Bones. Ball. Blue Dry Bones slugs up. Takes that for another ball. And Blue Dry Bones slugs up, and that's hit deep. But this is a large ballpark, so that will be caught for the final out. The dimensions of this ballpark were really shown in this inning. That would have probably been gone in any ballpark, but because it's Luigi's Mansion, it's an easy buddy jump to end the inning. Alright, Blue Dry Bones to be the first batter against Waluigi. And here's Waluigi's star pitch to try to strike him out. But it will be hit, and that should be a base hit, and it will. Will the PAL be used is the question. The Ghost is also used by the field, but still, he will not run to second. Just a long single for Blue Dry Bones. And here's a Koopa. I don't know why I didn't have my phone ready for that. There's strike 1. And that one is lined in for a single. Runners on first and second. Here's Waluigi versus Luigi. That was Child Koopa. Before, Luigi is going to keep the inning going, and that was a clutch Ghost interaction on the field, and that will drive in the first run. Maybe the second run, but he's going to go back to third. So it's all just been singles, and then the Ghost helps bring in the run. And Luigi Knights, because of them being Luigi known for being a knight in shining armor, but the Ghost was really the knight in shining armor there. And that's going to be a long sac fly. Not gonna be close. Second one on the board. And here's Blue Toad. Getting first strike. It's gonna swing at this changeup. I felt it coming. And that is gonna just get in there for a base hit. And he just gets into first. He probably would have been out if they threw to first. Runners on first and third. And here is a green Shy Guy. This is Mickey Shy Guy. Mickey Shy Guy lines that in. Purple Toad tries to go for it, but is just unable to get it. The Ghost is being clutch. I don't know. It seems like this field's rigged for the Luigi Knights a bit. Anyway, 3-0. Purple Toad was so close to that, but just did the dive a little too early. Just a little too early. And here is Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi slugs up. Takes that first strike. Baby Luigi slugs that in for another base hit. While Luigi just can't get any outs on the board besides that tactical sack fly by the critter. But Waluigi's going to have to stay in the game because he doesn't have any pitching. Waluigi known for being a good pitcher, but today he just doesn't have it. And he is the one who has to carry the team on his back. And there is no way Green Magic Koopa could take him deep, and Green Magic Koopa can't because this is a very large field. Green Shy Guy moving to third. That was a very long pause for no reason, and they're already going to make the pitching change. Absolutely embarrassing for the Waluigi Spitballs. They luckily do have Boo, so that is good. Maybe Boo should have started this game. If Boo performs well, I'll promote Boo to the starter. But after this, they have absolutely no pitching. And Koopa gonna to the line this. This should be an out, and it is. So they are finally out of the inning. It feels like the inning was way worse, but it's only 4-0. So it's still anybody's game, but at the same time, who has more pitching? The Luigi Knights. So here is Jacob Paragoomba, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Jose Paratroopa, I mean, sorry. Lines that in for a base hit. No, the shell will not. Will just miss by a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but anyway. And here is that Jacob Paragoomba. Goes for the bunt. It's a ball. Somehow not called a strike for, well, it's probably because the game is nice. If you're trying to put down a bunt, it doesn't matter if it's a ball or not because you swung at it. And here's another changeup. This bunt's finally gonna be hit, but of course it hit Skoomba as well. So it gets the job done in moving the runner, but not even close at being a base hit. But and this is Paratroopa. Paratroopa, another native of Japan, and is gonna line that in for a fair ball. Oh, it is just barely foul. This is a great RBI chance for you. This time he's going to hit it exactly the same, but what the heck is going on? Why didn't you throw to first? And here's a close play that's going to make it safe at third base. Why are we not throwing to first base there? I do not understand what happened. It wasn't caught. And so he threw to second base for no reason when he was already on second base. It's Bryce Skoomba. Bryce Skoomba slugging up. Gonna take it for a ball. Bryce Skoomba ready to help the team out, and he won't. Double play. So this could be a big inning for the Luigi Knights. The first inning obviously started with the top of the order, and now the second inning is starting with the top of the order. Here is a Dry Bones. And Dry Bones is going to take that for another strike. Surely he will swing at this one. Dry Bones won't slug up. That's a ball, though. Dry Bones still won't slug up. We'll hit that one in, though, for a base hit. Will the PAL be used effectively? No, but at the same time, even if they use it effectively, there's no way it could have been a double. Hence why it probably wasn't used. Or the AI is just stupid. Which they are. So here's Child Koopa. And that's lined in for a base hit. The other one was Ronaldo Koopa. Yeah, which I definitely messed up. But it's okay. Here is Luigi with another RBI opportunity. And he delivers just on an RBI. Bases are loaded like it should have been last time, but the ghosts rigging the field. Here's Blue Critter with an opportunity for a crucial grand slam. Got the sac fly last inning. And that's going to be a nice RBI single. Can it bring home two? Koopa's going to try for it. Koopa's going to be safe because close plays are always safe. Why couldn't they have coded this in the game? Whatever. So, nice decision by Child Koopa. And now it is 6-0 Luigi Knights. Blue Toad can bring in another crucial run here. The Waluigi Spitballs just can't figure anything out. They got two good pitchers, but they just can't get any outs on the board. I don't know what's going on. And that is a missed buddy toss there, as Luigi will score very easily. 7-0. It's looking like this might be a very short video, but we'll see. Green Shy Guy will slug that in deep to center field, but this is a big ballpark, so it's going to be another long sac fly. Time to move in the fence. And here is hopefully the final pitching change. We've been... Oh! So this is Bryce Goomba pitching. He's barely over average. And he's essentially pitches from his teeth, it looks like. I don't think I've ever seen a Goomba pitch. But you see new things in a Baseball Kingdom Sluggers League. Is that a double play? What a start for the Goomba! And they said Goombas can't pitch. And they were right. 8-0. Here's Kirby Boo trying to make up for his, I don't even know what word to use for that horrific pitching performance. Nothing will justify how bad that pitching performance was for someone who's supposed to be a pretty elite pitcher. Tries his best, but it's only a single. It's okay, Green Magicuba. This should be your last inning. Surely the Luigi Knights will score 2 in the bottom of the third, and we will not teeter on mercy this time. Purple Toad trying to have something to say about it. He doesn't. Purple Toad, the mic's on you. I said, Purple Toad, the mic's on you. There's a base hit. Could we get another triple play right here? Okay, bad chemistry. Again. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite it anyway. Okay, they'll make the pitching change to Luigi. Maybe Luigi just has a really big advantage at his own ballpark. Waluigi wishes he could say the same. He's just going to play at Wario's ballpark. And could that be a triple play? No, because they throw the wrong base first. They threw to first. Maybe that could have been a triple play. But they didn't think about that strategically. Anyway, nice double play. And that's a nice slug by Brown Critter. And that could be a home run. And it will just be a double. So it does get 1 run home. But Brown Critter really wishes he could have brought 2 home. I mean, he hit it as far as you possibly could. But the gate will say, nope, that's not a home run. Oh, it wasn't the gate. It was almost off the blue fire. Here's Blue Dry Bones trying to make up for the fact that this ballpark is way too huge. Bring in the walls. Okay, well, that's not going to score Brown Critter. But it gets the job done for now. So now the Luigi Knights will have to score 3. But may I remind you that a Goomba is pitching. So this is probably you, Paratroopa. And that one is slugged. But don't swing at the star pitch. I thought we learned this. The AIs of the Baseball Kingdom Sluggers League cannot remember to not swing at the star pitch. Waluigi Spitballs get 1. But it's probably a little too late. Even though we're only a third of the way into this game. Presumably. But probably not, presumably. And there's a nice slap hit, but Purple Toad's going to make up for his misplay. Well, not a misplay, but his great effort that was all for naught. This time he times the dive, though. Come on, Ronaldo Koopa. Get to the top of the lineup with a base hit. The shell could have been used to have that happen, but unfortunately it was not. Will this be the first quiet inning for the Luigi Knights? So far, it seems like it will be. Dry Bones trying to have something to say about it. He slugs that deep into right field. It might not be enough, though. That's going to be a close jump, and it will be caught for a 1-2-3 inning. But one of them should have been a Gonzo. And believe it or not, a Goomba is pitching a perfect game. Could be another 1-2-3 inning. 2 1-2-3 innings in a row. Here's Bryce Goomba. That one is just out of the reach of baby Luigi. So now a 1-2-3 inning. I don't think anything's going to be cooked up though. Let's see if Boo can actually make up this time. Maybe an extra base hit right here. Not going to slug up though, but that will dunk in. And here's Purple Toad with the opportunity to give his captain Waluigi an RBI chance. Doesn't adjust and takes that first strike. This time he's going to adjust. Going to slug up for it too. Slugs it pretty well, but Magic Koopa is in range to use his magical powers. Alright, so far a Goomba is throwing a perfect game, so surely that's going to end this inning. That one is slugged into center field, and it will just barely be caught. Now Luigi having the chance to start that critical last rally. Going to take that first pitch for a strike. Not going to slug up this time. Going to slap that in for a base hit. No, Purple Toad's in the way. This is looking embarrassing for the Luigi Knights. Score 8 runs in 2 innings and can't get anything going off a Goomba. But Blue Critter, the MVP, sort of, getting it going off a Goomba. Blue Toad, ready to hit this one. And he does slap it. Oh, I don't know why there wasn't a jump there. Now there's runners on first and second. They don't believe in Shy Guys, but if he slugs up, he could end the game right here. Instead, he's going to do a star hit, which does, but, oh, he hit it well, but it just popped up for an easy alley-oop catch to end the inning. Valiant effort, though. So, this could be a critical blow right here. A Paratroopa has the final say right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the second pitch, and that is lined in there. Baby Luigi catches it though, but the shell is critically used. But it's a nice tag by Green Magic Koopa. It seemed like the green shell was going to save 1 or 2 outs, but instead it was only able to save 1 out at best, or maybe no outs. Who knows? And here is the final chance for that second run, and Green Magic Koopa will make another great play before being turned on fire. That Ronaldo Koopa is trying to answer right here, and he can't answer it. The boo was used though, but the Paratroopa knows where it was going. Brown Critter trying to drive in that run. He's trying to prove that he's the best hitter on this team, even if he probably won't stay on this team much longer because they can't get anything serious going. But that is a nice deep drive from Brown Critter. But unfortunately, this ballpark is so big and they don't have a ton of chemistry. So that's just an easy can of corn somehow, even though he hit it as far as a critter can. Alright, do we have a rally going? So far, we do not. That's going to be an easy double play. After this inning, I'm just gonna skip you guys. Oh my gosh, a 1-2-3 inning. Alright. I'll see you guys at the end or when this gets interesting. My gosh. 4 innings, they fail mercy. Wow. That was a crazy double play. What the heck? Alright, I'm going to fast forward you guys, but literally, how did you drop that? Is that going to be inside the park home run? No. I'm literally just begging for this game to end. There's like literally no way the Waluigi Spitballs are going to win. They got nothing going. Did they have a chance against Mario? Against Mario? Probably. Especially if Luigi beat Mario, but I do not remember at this point. I took a little bit of break since that Luigi Mario video. You guys aren't even hearing this footage unless the game's ended this inning, but it looks like it's finally going to end this inning. Green Shy Guy, come on. And yeah, there's there's just 2 more games left before I'm gonna upload these as a batch. There we go, the bases are loaded. 1 final blow. Can end it. And then you guys are gonna have to let me know if I should do it live or if I should just do premiere episode. Premiere, okay, great, a double play. Oh my gosh. And is that gonna be a base hit? Yes, it will be. Okay, that will make it 10-1, but that won't make it mercy because of that one run that scored. My gosh. Oh my god. And they're not gonna get that 11th run. Oh my god. This is painful. I have to see though, in case I have to invent any tiebreakers or something later down the line. Well, no tiebreakers for this since you... Okay, here we go! It ended! Okay. Oh my gosh. I really didn't think that... I don't know why I didn't realize it was going to end on that hit, but alright. That was certainly a game. Atlanta Hawks versus NBA Knicks saw a game, but it was a game. It was Dry Bones. Good job, Dry Bones. Which is funny because he made an error fielding, so... I mean, but not that it mattered, but... all his fielding points should be taken away as soon as you make an error. It would have been Purple Toad. The next game will be good, right?